Howdy, partner. It truly has been a while, hasn't it? How are things? Good? That's nice to hear. I myself have been down in the dumps.
Good morning, neighborville.
Look, partner, I have to be honest with you about something. I have some news, and they're quite odd, I have to admit. Last time we met, things went under. Last time. Our reunion this time is under much more tame circumstances. Our meetings, they tend to be messed up, don't they? Frankly, I don't understand what kind of black magic that was. All those pop culture references. You think that's enough? I mean, we started off in the Sponges world in 2 years ago. That was fine, pretty enjoyable. I was quite fond of the sniffer fella, but then it's like something was lost in the way, along the way. I remember all the treasured memories.
Good morning, neighborville.
When we defeated the Zombot security system, a tear rolled down my cheek. It's a moment of my life I think about frequently. That's how it's like to be trapped in here. You appreciated the little things, like our talk right now. You know, I have to say something else. This isn't important, so listen up. Some higher beings, I don't know what they are. They told me to use something really important. Our meeting was scheduled as planned, but a huge event this year, the iconic event that happened years thus far, where our realities converge. Well, apparently, something was planned this year too. Not quite the same type of event, but something else. But in the end, it's not coming today. It was moved a few days later. For what reasons, I don't know. Apparently, you cannot rush art. These higher beings confuse me. Why break tradition? It was established that every year on this day, something huge happens, and I'm able to speak to you. Well, I guess that much is still true. But whatever these beings have in store, it better be good. They broke tradition for nothing. Bah! In a few days, they better not disappoint. But you know what? The mere fact I'm here, talking to you still, it gives me hope that perhaps there is more to life than the void. Sometimes I wonder, am I real? Do I really exist? Some things it all feels like a cruel game. Oftentimes it makes no sense of rhyme or reason. Breaking Bad, SpongeBob SquarePants, Friday Nights at Freddy's, such meaningless words. As if we're thrown together by a bunch of people with the humor of a 12-year-old. But that does beg the question, what am I truly? At my core? Do you ever feel like a bunch of pixels on a screen? It's a unique sensation. Almost as if I'm trapped in some kind of Plants vs. Zombies 2 Reflourished. My existence is tied to a mere modification of some mobile game. It's almost as if I'm not real. Do you feel real? Have you ever really asked yourself that? How real are your fingers? What does it truly mean to be real? I mean, you're a part of my consciousness, my worldview. You're as real to me as the shirt I'm wearing. I too believe that I'm real if you are able to perceive me. Does it matter what form I take to explain it? You have a lot of time to think about things like this in the void. I've missed our time together, exchanging dialogues like this. Even though I cannot perceive you or hear from you from the other side, I still know you're real, hearing my words out there somewhere. I hope they make an impact. Don't forget about me, you will always be in my heart.
Good morning, neighborville.
That being said, I truly cherish our current meeting. I want you. Here are the neat tidbits about me. I had a particularly nasty high school years back in 2017, all because one of the students was such a genuine problem. The faculty tried to haphazardly create some anti-bullying squad in an attempt to combat him. The guy couldn't take a hint though. I suppose I can call myself lucky. I was never at the other end of his nasty streak of bullying myself. Though in my witness some misbehaviors from the distance during those times. He's a big brutish guy, greedy bastard. We call him a hunter reality, on going around verbally harassing in the girls in my class. He take one look at those girls and proclaim, "Your boobies make my wee wee go zoom. Birth my children for me sexy." Yeah, just from that snippet, you can tell the guy's not the sharpest tool in the shed. Always remember, we were the first. We were patient zero, and yet we get none of the recognition.
Good sunset, neighborville.
Hashtag rescue the sponge lore. I mean, you campaign to get costumes into the game. Do you hear a storm oncoming? Perhaps?